Hi, I'm Sarah, and today I'm going to show you how I styled my wig for the Raiden Shogun from Genshin Impact. Everything I use in this video will be linked in the description, including the wig itself. I will also have discount codes for other cosplay related items and links to my social media in the description as well, if you wanted to check those out. I am also going to be doing wig commissions, and that information can also be found in the description. The first thing I did was take the wig out of the bag and wig net and put it on my wig head. I then pinned the wig down to make sure that it didn't move during styling. The front of the wig was a little messy, so I brushed it out to make sure it was smooth. I then moved on to the braid of the wig, which is where most of the styling will take place. I took out the original braid and brushed it out. I then sectioned the wig to separate the top part and clip it out of the way. I then sectioned the bottom part of the wig and begun crimping it. The original braid of the wig was thinner than I wanted it to be, and crimping the wig gave it the volume I wanted. I crimped the wig by taking a small section and using the crimping iron to crimp the wig. While it was still hot, I used a teasing comb to brush it out. This gives the wig more volume, but also keeps it from having the stiff texture from being crimped. When you start crimping the wig, it may not seem like much is happening, but the more you crimp, the more noticeable the difference will be. I continued to take sections of the wig to crimp and brush out. This was a very long process with how long and thick the wig was, but it was very worth it in the end. It is important to take breaks during this process and be careful not to burn yourself. When sitting down and styling a wig for this long, you want to make sure to get up and stretch and get water and take breaks. I didn't crimp the top layer of the wig to make sure that it kept its smooth texture so that the braid would have a nice finish. Once everything was crimped, I brushed out the wig to make sure it was all smooth. I then sectioned the wig again and added glitter. I sprayed the section with hairspray, added glitter, sprayed it with hairspray, and blow dried it. This helps capture the glitter in the wig. Regardless of if you're using glitter or not, I recommend having something on the floor under the wig to capture any loose hairs, cut hair, hairspray, glitter, and whatever else may fall onto the ground while you're styling the wig. I continued adding glitter, following the same process as earlier, taking the same sections I used when crimping the wig to make sure it got covered. Once I reached the halfway point in the wig, I added string lights to the wig. I ordered these lights on Amazon and they're perfect for tying into the braid of the wig. Since they're longer than the wig, I folded each strand in half and twisted them together. I got both white and purple lights, and I put one of each color in each third of the head so that each piece of the braid had both colors. You can't really see it, but I slipped the battery pack of the lights through the top wefts of the wig and wrapped them around to make sure they stayed in place. Since the battery packs are small and the wig is huge, you can easily turn the lights on and tuck them into the bulk of the wig, so they won't bother you. Once all the lights were in, I continued to add glitter to the rest of the wig. Once it was time to braid, I turned the lights on to make sure they were visible while braiding. I then braided the wig, making sure the lights were centered in each section and visible. While braiding, you want to make sure the sections are even so the braid is nice at the bottom. You want to braid carefully and lightly so it has volume. Braiding loosely makes the braid thick and makes it easier to see the lights. Also, while braiding each section, you want to make sure it is smooth and neat by brushing each section out with a brush or your fingers. Once the braid is done, I pulled the braid a bit to add more volume and messed with it a little to make sure the lights were visible. Once I was done with the braid, I started styling the top of the wig. I brushed out the wig again and then begun to tease it. Teasing a wig is just backcombing with a teasing brush. Teasing a wig will help add volume to the wig and allow you to shape and style the wig better. Once the entire wig is teased, you want to spray it with hairspray and blow dry it to dry the hairspray and add heat to the wig. You then want to give the wig a few minutes to cool down before brushing it out. Once the wig was brushed out, I sectioned off the bangs using a bobby pin to help keep the sections established and help me remember where they were. I then took the long pieces in the front and curled them to frame the face. I used thinning shears to thin the pieces and scissors to trim any long hairs that got mixed into the section. I then used a flat iron to curl the hair towards the face. Using thinning shears helps bring sections to a point. Styling with a flat iron adds heat to the wig, making it so it holds its shape better. I then moved on to the bangs. I worked on the wig section by section. I cut each section to the length I wanted it to be before thinning it and then using the flat iron to curve and shape the sections how I wanted them. If a section was too thick and didn't want to stay, I would thin it to help a little. Using heat warms the fibers of the wigs and helps mold it into a different shape. When the wig cools, it'll hold that shape better. This means you want to shape it how you want, then hold it until it cools to make sure the shape stays. Once the bangs were done, I moved back to the braid to add accessories. I fixed the braid to show the lights and be thicker before adding more glitter. I used a mix of glitters including flower shapes, purple glitter, and white glitter. I used the same process of spraying hairspray, adding glitter, spraying it again, and then blow drying it. For each type of glitter I used, I followed this process to make sure each type was secured. I then covered the flowers in glitter using leftover glitter from the wig. I sprayed them with hairspray just like the wig and rolled the flowers in the glitter. I then used E6000 glue on the stems of the flowers and stuck them into the wig. I used 3 different types of flowers and placed them alternating which flower I added to the wig. Once the flowers were on the wig, I was done. Thank you for watching this video and let me know what tutorials you want to see next. Don't forget to check the description for what I used, discounts, commissions, and my socials. And that's all until next time. Bye!